introduction that we are willing to invest the time, effort, and resources to give a higher probability of success to the introduction. So in other words, I'm not going to introduce you, or the foundation is not going to introduce you to somebody unless if we understand their industry and your needs. Thirdly, we want to make sure that we're fully transparent with everybody we meet. What that means is if I introduce you, if the foundation introduces you to one of our experts, understand if you do business with that expert, the expert's going to make a donation. It's part of our agreement. But we are fully transparent with that process. There is no tomfoolery. There's no ballyhoo. We are telling you flat out, yes, this person, if you do business with them, they're going to help out the charity. We also want to make sure we're not introducing executives to people that we don't understand the terminology. We don't understand the language. For instance, if I knew somebody who made nuclear reactors and you wanted to get into the nuclear reactor business, I don't know enough about it, so I'm not going to introduce you. But I do know a boatload about insurance, about title insurance, about real estate development, lawyer, law, so on and so forth. Those are the types of introductions that we're going to make to you. And finally, we adhere to the code. And once again, what is the code? Integrity, honor, honesty, so on and so forth. So, the first expert that we normally introduce people to, how I vet, how the foundation vets whether or not this is a concept that you could get behind, is anybody I sit down and have a meal with, I give a copy of a book called The Icon Effect. Now, the reason why I give this book out is I believe that this book, next to your book of faith, whether or not it be the Bible, the Quran, whatever the case may be, is the best book that you will read about mentorship, period. Period. If you get past chapter 3, you're not able to put the book down. Now, the reason why I give this book to everybody is because if you read this book, then you understand what the charity is about. It's about mentorship. We will then sit down and determine whether or not it makes sense for us to introduce you to Mr. Sugiyama. Now, Mr. Sugiyama is not only a man of God, father, husband, and mentor, he's an 8-time author. He's also the co-founder of Lion Smart Capital. Now, I had the good fortune to speak to Chris from Total Benefits, who I've been looking forward to meet for about 10 years, and talk to him about one of the programs that Darren's designed. It's absolutely amazing. So if I do have the good fortune to sit down with some of the business owners here, we will talk about whether or not it makes sense for you to meet one of the experts that we're dealing with. Now, in addition to Mr. Sugiyama, there's another expert that I had the good fortune to meet through a golf network. Now, you've heard us say a couple of times tonight, Lou DiMartino. You heard us talk about Derek Kelly. There's other members here of this golf network that several of us belong to. Now, this golf network is very unique. It's called the World Golf Network. Many of you checked in tonight with Megan. She's one of the managers for the World Golf Network. What's unique about the World Golf Network is it's not really for strictly transactional business networking. The best way that I can describe the golf network is it really is like a family. So what I was able to do last year was I was able to sit down with the network's owner and go through a database of 7,000 executives in the state of New Jersey and determine who I wanted to meet with. Well, if you were looking to meet with somebody and you got a chance to look at the pictures, would you want to meet with this guy? I mean, just look at him. He's happy, he's good looking, he's got the American flag in his background, he's got a pin on his label, and he's smiling. We just want to meet him. Well, what's great about this gentleman is his name is Carmelo Garcia, and he's here tonight. He's going to be running